Hello, hello. I am William Henry, born in 1932, and still living at age 78. I grew up as an evangelical. I still am interested in the idea that people should at some point in their lives give service, particularly if they feel like they've led an interesting, productive life and they got something to give back. About 5 or 6 so many years ago, I bought this property in Wassaic, which is 150 acres. It just happened to be that I was going to work for the state at Wassaic, and as I went by a place, I saw a sign, place for sale, and so I stopped in and inquired just to see what it was. And it turned out that I was able to purchase it. It required several mortgages, and as most people who are not full capitalists, I took some risks, and I realized at the time that I took some risks. But anyway, I haven't been able to keep up with the mortgages, and now I need assistance so this property can be maintained under the control of progressive forces. During the course of my trying to sell part of the property in order to break even myself financially, I had it listed under a real estate man who got me an offer from a man who wanted to build mansions on the hill. And this man offered $1 million for the 150 acres and 500,000 for the 37 acres. And I said it was not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to be a creator of a upper class retreat for wealthy people, and so I turned down the offer. Wassaic is becoming a center for a lot of artistic development. I would like to encourage that sort of development. This is the township of Amenia in Dutchess County. It's the end of the Harlem Valley Railroad. The air is about as clean as it can get in New York State. It's just a very delightful spot for a health center. The water is virtually pure. It runs off the mountain and comes down, and there's hardly any pollution in the area. So you got clean air, clean water, and a beautiful valley. At the present time, it seems that a better framework in which we could work with this property would be to form a recreational and a health co-op with all of the property involved, which is about 188 acres. We could form a health and recreational co-op. We could have a place for people to come up on the train from New York. We could have swimming areas, physical exercise areas, different forms of recreation which lean toward healthy bodies, and we could also have educational health facilities, possibly a co-op food store where good food could be sold on the premises. That's some of the things that we could do with this 188 acres. If we could just get people to participate, we could have economical, low-cost houses on the property, and it would be a real recreation destination for poor people in New York City and others in the area. Yeah, at this point, I don't need this property for my own use. I have other places that I could choose to live. It's a nice, beautiful place to be in a beautiful valley of Wassaic. Uh, but at age 78, I don't uh, expect that I will be spending too many years here, but I would like to move it on to somebody who would um, use it for the benefit of human society rather than, just for their own selfish use. When you get up onto it and you find yourself lost in the woods, and you can't see anything around you because the leaves are too thick, uh, it's just an extraordinary piece of real estate that is only 85 miles from Manhattan, but it's roughly the same as it was 2,000 or 5,000 years ago. And so I managed to get a hold of this piece of real estate thinking that it would be of great value to some progressive people, organization in the future. Along with it, we got a section of marsh which was purchased separately, but it's 37 acres, and we're using it for a Save the Turtle project, and that's also useful for the future of the planet. We are in a bit of financial difficulty, and I would really like to get somebody to help with this project to save this piece of land for posterity and for the poor people of this planet and the poor people of neighboring county and the neighboring city and everywhere around here, that something could be done here that would benefit all peoples on the planet and maybe even some animals. This valley presently is not heavily populated. There could be a lot of room, a lot of space for people to live. On the other hand, you want to leave some space for the animals to live. So, future society has to work out what we do with an overpopulated world. But this is a great place to live if you get the chance. I'd like to see it turn into a health recreation co-op with people living on the property and helping to run the property and creating a place where everybody has a healthy and pleasant life together. Okay, that's all for now. Toodaloo.